This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview. Well, joining us today is Professor Richard Conroy, the chairman of Conroy Gold. Thank you very much for joining us. Richard, how are you doing?
We're doing very well. We've had some nice new results in, so we're very happy.
You have had some nice results, haven't you? High-grade gold results from trenching conducted at the mine's Royal Option area in County Armagh, Northern Ireland. Could you first of all explain how significant these high-grade gold results are for the whole prospect of the mine's Royal Option and the company as a whole?
Well, they're very significant. We already knew that we had very extensive volumes of gold. And we had already had some quite reasonable, quite good figures in terms of grade. But grade is so important that it's tremendously encouraging to have these very, very high grades indeed. So it makes us feel very happy to have both volume and grade.
Indeed. I mean, could you provide any more insights into the potential of the identified quartz breccia zone and its significance for the future exploration of what's going on out in overall as the exploration progresses?
Well, these are some of the highest figures. In fact, they are the highest figures that we've seen by any standards. They're very high. But it's very nice then when you follow it up and do trenching and find that you have got the extent as well. The intersection that we announced this morning, for example, is 64 grams for over a meter. So it's a very nice grade if you think of it in terms of the actual volume of gold involved. It confirms without any question that the gold that one has already visually seen and assayed in the breccia samples, that it is part of bedrock gold in that particular location. So this all adds up together. It means, in effect, we've got yet another quite significant area of gold within the overall gold district, and an area in which, as I say, we're finding these very high grades.
So another significant area of gold, of course, follows the previous significant area, doesn't it, where there was actually visible gold in some of the drill core here. So potentially another possible mine site location here.
Precisely. This is the view that they're not all going to be mines. That's not just going to happen. But it does seem very much as though there's going to be a series of mines in the district as we get one area after another. So that's extremely encouraging to us and very exciting. And it is, of course, very good now as it's part of the overall assessment of the area and shows that there's going to be work to be done probably for many years ahead. But of course, the object of the exercise is to bring in the first gold mine. And again, this is encouraging in that direction, but it means that there are 2 or 3 possible areas now where the first mine might be sited. And so one can both bring together the technical and all the other factors that come into bringing in a mine and have a degree of choice in them. So and then there are other factors. Once you're looking at a series of production targets, do you, for example, have a common mill or for the various targets? So there are many important and indeed attractive features.
Indeed, looking at potentially 2 or 3 mine sites, are you able to give any information just with the commencement of the drilling program, what the company's expectations and timelines are for further exploration for the potential resource at the mine's Royal Option, that area specifically?
Yeah, I think we'll go on for a while on updating our review, which we're able to do now. It's very expensive, but it's great to be able to do it, of the district as a whole. And then we will begin to concentrate on certain areas, such as Clay Lake and Clontibret, and probably this area, with the specific intention of bringing in a mine on one or more of those sites.
Excellent. Okay. And would you hope to be in that position towards the end of the year to be making a decision?
I would think so, very much so, indeed.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Richard Conroy, the chairman of Conroy Gold.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stopboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.